beatbox and an MC mixing.
Up and down the country, millions of wannabe rap superstars and hopeful music producers are spending hours at home recording songs and mixing tracks. 27-year-old Carla Campbell believes that she can cash in on this enthusiasm. But can she make it work? The Oval, South London. It's midnight. 27-year-old Carla Campbell, her business partner Gertrude, and friend Laura are frantically putting the finishing touches to Carla's multimedia and music business. The shop must be ready for its grand opening tomorrow, but nothing is going to plan.
What's gone wrong is that it's Wednesday evening and the place still looks like this. It should have looked like this, say, a week ago. No one's taken into consideration that I actually had equipment to move in here and to set up. I was having arguments with the workers and blah, 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 saying you've got to get it finished, you've got to get it finished, and still no one's putting their finger up.
They've got under 24 hours to sort this mess out.
We're not going to panic. We're going to use this to cut carpet on, one side, and on the other side, I'm going to paint it. I'm going to paint it. So when he's ready to put it up,
so he
I ain't got to splash over it.
Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to cut carpet in this part here.
So you sweep.
I sweep.
You
sweep.
It's all hands on deck to get the job done. Getting the shop open is the culmination of years of hard work for Carla. It's been nearly 3 years since she first had the idea to tap into the phenomenon of people mixing music on home computers. Carla wanted to offer them a more affordable professional option by opening a place where anyone could record a track using the very latest music software and high-tech equipment. She was 24, had just quit her job as a chef and was studying for a City and Guilds qualification in music technology.
Just as a joke, I was kind of like, God, wouldn't it be good if it was a place like an internet cafe, but it was just a music version instead. You just had bare music software applications on it. You could create a music track and burn it off onto CD. And someone turned around and said, you know what, that's a bloody good idea.
Encouraged by positive feedback, Carla spent several months researching the idea before deciding to apply to the Prince's Trust for a £5,000 loan. She couldn't believe it when they rang her back.
It was like, they were like, hi, Carla. I was like, yeah. And they were like, Carla, yeah. And they go, you've got it. I remember I was screaming down the place, you know. To me, it meant a fresh start. It meant the beginning of my dream. That's how it felt. Do you know what I mean? Because without that money, it wouldn't have been possible to actually start anything.
She managed to raise a total of £8,000. And 15 months after first having the idea, Carla was ready to begin trading.
This is where I actually first got started, and well, it's changed quite a bit now, yeah. This was actually broken up into 3 partitions, so I actually had this part that I'm actually standing in now, so it wasn't a huge amount of space, but it was enough to get me started.
Everything went well. Carla even won a Prince's Trust Award for innovation. She decided it was time to grow and turned to her dad for help. He was convinced of the potential.
Hello.
Good morning, young lady.
How you doing?
All right. How you going?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good morning, G.
This business has got money written all over it, and I'm quite happy to be investing in all honesty.
It can make, and it will make, £100,000 upwards per year, easily. Easily. Just looking at the figures and the prices that people are willing to pay for this kind of service, it shouldn't be a problem to get it up to £2,000 a week. That's my theory. Come back and talk to me in 6 months' time, and if we're not there yet, then I'm wrong.
With Carlton on board, the business has been able to take out a £25,000 loan to start up a new shop. And that money has got Carla to where she is now. She's been able to rent these premises, but there's still all the gear to sort out. Carla has used the money to buy 10 grand's worth of state-of-the-art computers and recording equipment. Now she's only got a few hours left to get it all set up in time for the grand opening, and she's cutting it really fine.
Exactly how I didn't want it to be and how it ended up turning out to be. You know what I mean? Everything at the last minute, the paint drying at the last minute, everything coming at the last minute, you know what I mean?
Once the computers are set up, Carla gets the music software installed and ready for people to use.
I think we're just about going to have a launch today.
The shop is finished with minutes to spare. Friends and family have started to arrive, and Carla has even convinced singer Shola Amma to open the shop. The place is buzzing with people who've come down to check out the equipment. It's a moment for Carla to savour.
I'm so proud. I don't think I've really absorbed everything because it's been such a rush, and because 2 hours ago we were still scrubbing the floor. I don't think I really had a chance to really look at the beauty, but I'm looking at the shop and it just looks beautiful to me. Maybe it's just me, I don't know, but it just visually looks so appealing. I've pulled it up. I can't believe I've pulled it up. I'm just happy it's open, you know what I mean? And so whoever comes, and I'm just going to enjoy the night now.
The opening of the shop is a success. But now comes the real test. Will this business make any money? It's Carla's first day of trading. The shop is open, but it's not as ready as she would have liked.
Obviously the main plan is that it's a 16-suite music and multimedia studio. That hasn't happened. We've got about 7. You could say we've got about half of what we actually predicted to have. So therefore, it doesn't mean that we're not able to break even. It just means that we can only break even in less ways. I'm just going to concentrate on what I have got and what is ready, and just try and run that service to the best of my capabilities, really.
The business must start making money soon if it's to survive beyond the next 6 months. Carla has to cover the costs of renting the shop and computer maintenance, as well as paying herself and office manager Gertrude a small salary. Her aim is to start pulling in £1,000 a week. The first day is slow. Only one client comes in.
Hey man, this ATL here, man, you know, the day south, man.
Carla's able to mix the track and burn it onto CD for clients to take away with them.